Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Deuces Gaming. Today I'm going to be making a video over Dungeon Crushers as it relates to your first week or two in the game itself. Now, this game is a click-based game, very similar to Click Heroes and a few others out there that fill the same category. So you're going to have all your heroes in this category, basically everyone that you've unlocked throughout the time playing. As you can see, I have quite a few, and there's still plenty more to get. Now, as you start, you're going to be clicking through each boss every wave. It's going to get kind of monotonous, but things do get better later on, I do promise you that. So let's break it down into what you see and what you don't see as of right now. So top left is going to be your damage per second, your DPS. This is your DPC, damage per click. And then you have your currency over here. Now, other currencies in the game are going to be bottles, souls, and emeralds. Now, as you go, you want to make sure you're not spending your emeralds at all until you're past level 1500. When you pass 1500, you're going to get an additional supply crate, which is this. This is way better of a deal than here. You'd save a lot of gems. So, coming back to this, you're going to have a bunch of different options of what you can and cannot buy. If you're going to start investing into the game, I would suggest siege guns and hold all of your dragon horns demon horns you're going to get. This is the sage gun set right here that I was going to show you. So this is very, very good. It costs 1 void, which is $10 US. You get 5 horns and 1 siege gun. Your horns are going to what's used to summon clan bosses, which you'll need to get very special heroes later on in the game. So let's go back to your home page here. You do have your list, your episodes, which I highly recommend you do your first 2, as of the 3rd is not out yet for in-game content. First one, you get a clicking hero that does DPS for you. The second one, you're going to get an automatic damage boost every time you faced a ice creature, which would have been the one previous to this guy right here on this screen. So as you're going through, you have your episodes, your quests, your daily bonuses, arena, daily boss, and your random battle, as well as castle and support. Castle support, don't worry about right now. If you have an issue, obviously contact support, but castle, odds are you're going to be joining a server that has someone sitting in castle already, and they will be basically the head of your server. Don't challenge, bow down, be happy. Never do random battles. Random battle, you could be facing someone on day 1 or day 200, and it's a huge variant. Every time I click random battle, I do lose, and those are where all my losses have actually came from. So let's break it down into your quests now. So quest, you're going to have each individual one. This one's the number of creatures that you have killed. This is a certain creature, and these will be bosses. So this is basically 100 kills, and this is 100 bosses. You're going to have your critical hits. It's going to give you, usually you'll have one hero specific that you have to upgrade. And mine asks me to get to level 800 for each hero. You will have an option to buy a shard pack for heroes. I always recommend doing this. As you will see, you get the 40 bottles back. So I will go ahead and make that purchase now. Open all packs. Yay, I got Mac. It's not a good hero. But now I'll back out, go back into quests, and I get my 40 back. So it's a very, very good investment. Same thing with hero shards. Do the 25 for the hero shards. Don't do the 100. Obviously, you want to go positive, not break even, if you have that option. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Back out, go back into your quests, get your 125 back. so you've hit your break even. You'll have your daily bosses, which you can do 2 daily bosses per day, and you will get 55 bottles, which means that's a positive 5 only, because once you do your daily boss, it does cost 50 to do him again. So you'll gain a bottle, 5 bottles there. So you should always be going up in bottles, never down. This is going to be your siege fights. I would recommend doing every one of these once you get them, and I'll teach you guys in a separate video how to structure siege. That way it makes a little bit more sense for you. So going in, let's go over the artifacts real quick, because you're going to have 3 specific artifacts which have been sitting on the side of the screen the entire time that you absolutely need to get to start the game and be effective. First one, obviously you see here, is the Lamp of Specters. Very, very good. It does help you increase the Spectre level by 1 each level you upgrade this artifact. If you look over here, Lamp of Specters for me is 25, so it's 25% additional chance to find a ghost, which will drop souls. And we'll go over souls and what that's good for here in a little bit. Second one you're going to want is Soul Reaper. This maxes at 10 million. Mine right now is 3557. You gain an additional 5 bonus each time you upgrade this item. So they do stack, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Obviously it's not 5% of 5% of 5%, which some games do, unfortunately. Another one you are going to need is the drum. Now this is interesting and it is controversial. So if you want to play the game long term, I would recommend upgrading this immediately to level 5 as soon as you get it. What this allows you to do is skip 1 level per each go. So you see right here how it says 2 out of 5, so I've already killed 2 of these bosses. Now it's 3 out of 5, and I gotta go through, kill this guy, so on and so forth. Well, if you don't have drum, you're gonna be facing 10 enemies, which means theoretically it's gonna take you twice as long to get through a rebirth. So you really want to make sure you get through those as quickly as possible, so you do gain more souls. So where you go to buy more artifacts, which are what these 3 items are right here, you're going to go to the buy phase on your 3rd screen. Once you buy, you'll have 3 items here, as well as 2 or 3, actually I think it's only 1, arena item that you can purchase. Now the 2 you absolutely do not want to buy at all, Mimic. This adds 20% to your treasure chest appearance, which means 20% more treasure chests will appear through the entire life of the game. And then this one right here, which is the Key of Demons, or Daemons if you will, do not get this. This makes the health of the chest that you do come in contact with 50% more for each level. When I was new, I had bought that, as well as I actually bought both of these, and I ended up going back and doing a full reset, which you can do, but I would say try not to when you're first starting, because it does eat 30% of your souls that you have invested. You do get 70% back. Now, real quick, this item right here, the Legendary Sword of Doom, it costs $4.99. Do not buy it. It is a bait and switch. You're going to see this, you're going to think you're getting 1,000,000 more DPS percentage. Hypothetically, yes, but that does not matter at all. If I did not have this, none of this would change at all. 0%. And I would still have my $5 back, and I would go get a bubble tea or some tacos with my wife. Instead, I'm spending this. So I wish I did not do this. This was a huge waste. As you're progressing through the game, you're going to get soul traps. So the higher level your soul trap and your soul figurine are, the more likely you are to find more additional souls, which then just help you get stronger, better, faster. Other ones you can get These right here, I highly recommend once you have enough souls saved up, do make the purchase. You can buy the Amulet Clover, Hands of Midas, any of the skill ones, which are what these are. They increase your skills for an additional 60 seconds at max level, which means total you would have 90 seconds to do, let's say, an arena battle. So you would go into your arena. Once you have your arena battle set up, you would click End Battle. For your arena battle, I'm going to show you the keystrokes you should do. So from here, you're going to go down to your skills immediately. This skill, this skill, this skill, then you can just go all the way across. None of that matters. So you want to purify, and then again, I haven't also done any of my other skills, so this just doesn't work very well for me right now. Plus this guy's really good. So just skip through it. If you have some stuff built up, you're more than welcome to use it. Try to save those ones I just used for later on. Now, you're going to have these chests down here. This is a 3-hour chest. This is an 8-hour chest. Your 8-hour chest costs 8. It's literally 1 potion per hour to unlock. Once you unlock them, you get your slot back. Now, your mythic, you have to get 10 wins in order to get your mythic box. This can have a rarity, so we'll go over rarities in another video next. I'll click it, and it's just going to give me, there you go, 60 pots. So you always want your pots to be going up. Eventually, you're going to need to buy a very specific bottle set. It's actually right here, sorry. So it's going to be 800. This is going to have one set of heroes. You're going to get 25 to 50, but they're a good hero. So Cricket's really good. Frozen Elga, Kurth is really good. If you can get that, you rolled lucky. Any of these people in here really are good characters, and they will help you advance pretty far. Moving down a little bit, you're getting, these are your low drop rates. And up here, these are like very uncommon. These 4 are like legendary, super hard to get. I don't have a single shard of any of these, so be grateful if you get one, for sure. So keep saving up your bottles. As soon as you have enough, you want to make sure you have 120. Let's say about 125 to 140, somewhere in there, all the time. Same with your emeralds, 125, because you do have quests that will cost, 125, but you do get them right back. So don't go below that if you can. See what else I want to go over. Yes. Once you're new, you're going to have the option to alter. So all your heroes down here, sorry, not alter. You're going to have the option to craft. Altering comes available at 400. This is the 1500 altar, which gives you a ton more shards. Literally a lot. So, craft. Say you need to make a sword or a helmet or something like that to upgrade your person. Don't start making upgrades until level 1500. Otherwise, you're really going to just blow through your mats and you're not going to understand what's important. So, when I was new, I was making like level 1 shoes, level 2 shoes. Now I literally have probably 1,000 shoes, and I've only been playing 2 months. So I blew through tons of resources at the beginning, and it really kind of slowed my progress up until, I watched a fellow YouTuber, and I talked to a few other people through the game. Don't ever craft anything up until level 1500. I would say that's a fair way to start. Then ask your friends what they would recommend. As far as that, now let's go over science and arena. Science, you're gonna have the option to do 3 things. Okay, this is your ×1. So your science is right here, and your rating, that's what these 2 items are. Same for here and here. So you have 1, a ×5, and a ×25. So you have the option of paying money for slot 1 always, or you get a movie, basically an advertisement, a bottle set, which is 25 bottles, or cash down here. If you have cash or bottles, I would always recommend using them in science for the advertisement. Always use it in science because it costs 25 bottles. The only other place that you can use this advertisement is with your speed up. You can watch an ad here, but if you do the math real quick, it costs 10 bottles to speed up 4 hours, and you don't get those 10 back. Or you can go back to your science, right? And then, oh, sorry, we're already advanced in that one. So you can go in here and, or I'm sorry, you also have souls. Or you can pay 25 and not get them back here. So I would rather watch the advertisements in science categories than in the actual time slot here. I'd rather pay the 10 versus paying 25. It's just basic math. So it's always going to be better for you. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you very much. It's been Deuces Gaming. Bye.